What's going on, guys? This is Hit You Good, and today we are finally taking my 2003 Mach 1 to Pro Dyno. After 4 years of ownership and putting power adders and bolt-ons on it, it's finally time to get this thing tuned. I'm really excited. It's going to be very exciting just to see this thing up on the lift, up on the dyno, and going through its paces. I'm excited about it. So far, as far as performance mods go, I have a cold air intake. It's the JLT Cold Air Intake, so it sits down in the fender. It's not under the hood, so that helps a little bit. I've got the BBK 1 5/8 inch headers. Those were an absolute pain to put in, but actually kind of worth it. Once you get into your power band, 3,000 or 4,000 RPMs, you can definitely tell a big difference. Then the exhaust back from that is a custom X pipe, and then Flowmaster 40s going out the back. So I'm really excited to see what kind of power this car makes. We'll see what happens. Like I said, we're going to Dyno Pro. That's in Rock Hill, right on the North Carolina-South Carolina border, and can't wait to meet the guys and get to know them a little bit better. I'll introduce you to the shop and ultimately do a review on the job they did. I am hoping, I would be tickled to get 325, 330. I don't think that's going to happen though. I'm probably guessing we're more after the tune in the 318 range. So we'll see what happens. Either way, this is my baby. I love it to death. It's still fun to drive. Hopefully get a good, a decent power advantage coming back from the dyno tune. But we'll see what happens, and we'll let you know when we get there. So I've got a kind of an understanding of what you guys do, but not exactly. You're kind of filling in holes in the fuel map, but I don't exactly understand anything past that. What's kind of a general explanation for what you're doing?
So there's a lot of what we're doing when we're actually modifying the file that's in the car. Everything is built off of a stock Ford file, and then we just readjust it. The easiest way I can put it is Ford puts quite a bit of gray area in the tune, because this same exact tune has to go in everything they built in this particular time of the year. So you could have a few thousand cars with exactly the same file. So what we do is we tailor the tune to the specific car and to the mods that you've done to the car as well. Can't explain it much deeper than that.
Right.
I mean, I'm going to change your timing tables, but these cars were they were tuned pretty hot to start out with. They just had to leave that area in there because they know people are not always going to run the right fuel in the car.
Yeah.
You've got all different classes of people that are going to buy the car as far as how they drive. Some of us are, people that are just going to drive it back and forth to the grocery store, but they love the car, so they had to have it. And other people are going to be much more aggressive on the cars. So,
yeah. Cool.
So we're just going to try to dial it in and get you the best drivability and the best power on the car for the mods that you have done to it. Are any of the vehicles after I tune them is, damn, that's how the car should go.
Yeah, really. I'm guessing, like, to me, if I were to make 320 to the wheel, 325, I'd be pretty happy. But I'm probably guessing around, if I had to predict, I'd say 318. That's my guess. But like I said, you do this a lot more than I do.
So I don't guess.
Yeah.
I'm always wrong. I spent a lot of money on two machines so that I could not be wrong all the time.
I got you.
Definitely over 300 horsepower. I would expect it to be somewhere between 315 and 320, depending on the vehicle once again.
It's kind of what I'm thinking. We'll see how close I am. I put it up on Facebook last night, and I had people guessing anywhere from 300 to 325. So I figure that's somewhere in the realm.
I've seen 330s on them before. I've seen other ones with all the mods that would just barely make over 300.
Yep. Well, here's hoping it's the former. All right, guys, so just stopped at the gas station on the way back. We are back on the way home from Pro Dyno, and I got to say, these guys are awesome. If you need your Mustang tune, give Dan a call. That's, let's see, hang on, 1-800, so at 1-855-PRO-DYNO, prodyno.net. These guys are having a pretty big car show on March the 9th, so if you want to look that up, and maybe I'll be there. I'm going to see if I can. They actually invited me to come out. As you know, I'm a gun rights lobbyist with Palmetto Gun Rights and the National Association for Gun Rights. They invited us to set up a booth there and, you know, see if we can sell some stuff or just, you know, get some names and sign up petitions, which is really awesome. But as far as the performance side of this and the customer service, it was A-class, really great. Dan let me know exactly what was going on with my cars. I've got some things going on with the O2 sensors that need to be fixed, but he was able to work around that. But it could impede performance in the future, so something I gotta, you know, take care of. And just every little thing, he was able to tell me, you know, what was going on with my car, tell me what he was doing, and it was fantastic. My original estimate was 318 horsepower. We ended up with 319 and 342 foot-pounds of torque. He said, quote, "That's pretty damn good for, you know, for the car I've got." And even if this thing had cranked out 300 horsepower and that's it, I still love this car. I love the way it drives and handles, but ultimately very, very satisfied with the power that it's putting down. 319 and 342, yeah, pretty good stuff. So once again, give Dan a call at Pro Dyno. And like I said, they've got a thing out on March 9th, so look them up, and I may be out there, and you can meet me, and we'll hang out and talk cars for a little bit, and politics if you want to, because I love talking about that. Anyways, y'all have a blessed day.